What's going on YouTube? Super Insane 18 here with another episode of our Road to Ranked series, and today we actually have a little bit of a gimmick team, and you'll see what I mean here with this team preview, so let's go ahead and just jump on in. We do have the Indeedee holding a Focus Ash, running Protect, Helping Hand, Follow Me, and Expanding Force, and this is to pair with the gimmick on the team, which is the Darmanitan. It's actually Zen mode, holding the Adrenaline Orb and the moveset Belly Drum, Flare Blitz, Icicle Crash, and Rock Slide. So the Belly Drum will bring us to half, which will activate Zen mode, and then we get a massive speed and attack boost. And because we're not Guerrilla Tactics, we're not locked into any one move, so it should hopefully pan out pretty well here. Then we have a Salamence. This is pretty much a replacement for Landorus. I was playing with the team with a Landorus originally, but it wasn't really working out too well, just because of what it was able to actually hit. But it is holding a Life Orb, rocking Protect, Dragon Claw, Dual Wing Beat, and Earthquake. Then we have our Duraludon. It's actually pretty bulky, holding the Assault Vest, running the moveset Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, and Dark Pulse. We have our Urshifu-Rapid style with the Choice Band, running Aqua Jet, Close Combat, Surging Strikes, and Poison Jab. And finally, we have our Suicide Bomber Charizard, holding a Chardy Berry, running Protect, Blast Burn, Air Slash, and Solar Beam. Pretty much we just want to make sure that anything this hits is going to just die. So let's go ahead and jump into our first battle. Okay, my opponent definitely has a very scary team, running with the Thunderous, which is kind of a little scary. I do think this is a good Indeedee Darmanitan lead, though. He does potentially have, like, Follow Me on the Togekiss, but we should be okay because we have Rock Slide, so, like, if he has the, let's say he goes, like, Togekiss, Thunderous, both are weak to the Rock Slide, and after we Belly Drum will be absolutely insane. I do want to bring the Salamence for the Intimidate here, and it will have super effective damage on, at the very bare minimum, the Garchomp there. And then for my final Mon, tough choice actually. I don't think I can bring Urshifu because of the electricity and the grass on his team. Definitely a tough choice. Let's... I can't even really bring Duraludon either because of the Garchomp. Definitely a tough choice. Charizard, maybe, just because we don't want to deal with the Kartana. We're running out of time. I think I'm going to rock with the Charizard. It looks like my opponent hasn't picked his team yet either. Okay, and he did at the last minute. So, like I said at the start, I don't expect to really win many games with this. The whole idea is that you follow me Belly Drum and then just go off with Darmanitan. But, you know, there's always spread moves, like he could Earthquake with the Garchomp if he has it. So, not 100% perfect. And he does lead the Garchomp. So, I think what we want to do here... So I'm just Ice type right now. I don't gain Fire type until I go into Zen mode. So I don't necessarily need to worry about the Earthquake here. But I still think I want to take it out. So we're going to follow me to eat whatever the Thunderous might do. And then we're just going to Icicle Crash. I don't want to waste my max yet, just because I'm not sure what my opponent's going to do. Okay, so he withdrew the Thunderous, which is interesting. Okay, and he goes for the Intimidate, so that's going to actually activate our Adrenaline Orb, funny enough. And that might make us faster than this Garchomp. Actually, it should make us faster than Garchomp, not even a might. So we're going to follow me. And then we are going to be able to Icicle Crash here. We connect, and that should be a dead Garchomp. Okay, perfect. There we go. So, I don't know why he would have switched out the Thunderous. Maybe it is a Prankster Thunderous, and he's just trying to do, like, taunt shenanigans or something, and he can't under the Psychic Terrain. Not really 100% sure. He sends out the Togekiss. So because I'm intimidated here, and I don't really feel like there's much that either of these can do, I'm just going to follow me again, and this feels like a good chance to set up the belly drum. Okay, so he is going to just try and keep intimidating me, I guess. What is the Togekiss going to do, though? Does the Togekiss max here? No, okay, so he goes for the Protect. Awesome. Okay, so this is actually phenomenal. This is working out a lot better than I thought, because, like, even if he sends out the Incineroar to intimidate us again, okay, we go -1, so what? Like, we're now +4. Beautiful. I'm actually just going to do this for a thumbnail really quick. Let's go ahead and get that on the screen just so you guys can see the stats there. We are max attack, +1 speed, and we are just going to follow me and then rock slide. Incredible. Okay, so here comes out the Incineroar. We are going to go back down to less than what we currently have. We are still +5 on our speed. Or not our speed, on our attack. And as long as I connect on both of these, I see no reason why either should live. So he's going to max the Togekiss, which is definitely interesting. It should still go down to a Rock Slide as long as we connect. We're +5, and our attack stat is actually just ridiculous, even without the +5. So let's just hope we hit this Rock Slide. So we're going to get the Follow Me off. The Rock Slide, it connects on both, and ooh, the Togekiss actually lived. Interesting. Ooh, and it's weakness policyed, it looks like. Okay. So now what I think we do... oh, my controller is getting low. Let me... No, I'm not going to do that now. I'll do that between games. I'll swap out the controller that I'm using. Okay, so we still have one Follow Me in us. The Togekiss is +1, but we're also +1, so we should, in theory, still be faster. So I think we just fire off another Follow Me. So let's go ahead and Follow Me, and then let's Rock Slide again. We might take this game without even... Oh, my opponent just forfeits. Okay, awesome. So we took the game without even having to max. Our gimmick actually paid off, which I'm thrilled about it. But let's go ahead and go into the next battle, guys. Okay, this looks like another team where we could potentially Indeedee Darmanitan. The only thing that worries me is the Porygon potentially setting up like a Trick Room, which... that actually looks like it's probably what's going to happen. So I think he's going to lead like Indeedee and Porygon. Let's see. How do we handle Indeedee Porygon? I don't think we do. Let's lead Duraludon, because he can get rid of, not get rid of, but at least go through like a Follow Me. And I'm running out of time. I definitely want to bring the Urshifu. Let's take Charizard though, Urshifu, and then Salamence in the back. This doesn't look like a good option for the Indeedee Darmanitan. I could be playing this completely wrong here. I did start to panic. I was running out of time. I don't really have an out to Trick Room with this team. Which I really should. Trick Room's always been the bane of my existence. But hopefully this should at least do some good damage. Okay, so he led Cinderace, Umbreon. Okay. How do I want to play this? This honestly feels kind of bad. I think he's going to try to like high jump kick or go for like max knuckle or something into the Duraludon slot, so I am just going to swap into the Salamence. And then let's start getting Airstreams off. So we get to intimidate the Cinderace, which is good. With any luck, he went for like high jump kick or max knuckle. We are going to get an airstream off, so we do at least have some sort of speed here. Okay, so if I remember correctly, Cinderace is a lot faster than Charizard, so I don't think he maxed here. Okay, and he just went for the Pyro Ball. He went into the Salamence slot, and we actually dodge it. And Cinderace is going to take a lot of damage, not all the way. A little surprised, I thought Charizard was stronger than that. It does go for the Snarl, so our Charizard does lose a little bit of his tank here. That's fine. Let's go ahead and go for the dual Wing Beat, because it is Stab. We'll go for that on the Umbreon, and we will Wildfire into the Cinderace. Cinderace should go down to it, even though we're -1. He goes for the Sucker Punch. Into the Salamence slot, does damage, because he's intimidated. The dual Wing Beat doesn't actually do that much. I am definitely surprised about that. We do get the Wildfire off, though, so we are going to have some residual damage on the field. And then maybe the Umbreon's just going to keep firing off Snarls, which, I mean, if it does, cool. Okay, so we went for Foul Play. And that does really good damage. Okay, he crit. I was like, that's surprising. But that's okay. Now we can bring in literally anything that we have. Okay, and it is a leftovers Umbreon. Let's go ahead and bring in the Urshifu. The Urshifu with close combat and, okay, never mind. Hold up. I was gonna say let's close combat into the Umbreon to get it out of here, but no, I need to get that out of here, like, immediately. So let's close combat into the Porygon, and let's just go ahead and Airstream again, raise our Urshifu speed. The Urshifu is Choice Banded. Doesn't do that much because we War Snarled, and it is going to have Eviolite. But hopefully Choice Band Close Combat can take this out. Okay, there we go. Perfect. No Trick Room for my opponent. I'm actually very surprised at how well this team is doing. Let's see what the Umbreon's going to do. The Umbreon's going to Moonlight to heal. Okay. That's fine. It will take more damage from the Wildfire at the end of the turn, and I think a Choice Banded Close Combat should take it out. And then depending on his last Mon, I might swap out the Charizard. I might let it stay in. I'm not really sure. -1 kind of sucks, but I mean, if it's something weak to Blast Burn. Okay. I think I let the Charizard go down here. I am Choice Banded, right? Yeah, so I can't Surging Strike. I do want to Surging Strike the Rhyperior, though. So let's swap out the Duraludon, and let's just Blast Burn into the Umbreon. Charizard goes down to a Rock move here anyway. So even though the Rhyperior is Solid Rock, I think that we'll be able to KO it with Surging Strikes. It is pretty bulky, but guaranteed crits, 4 times effective. So we will have to see. I'm really not sure. Swapping out could have been a bad idea. I really need to take like a day or two and just learn damage calcs. Let's see how much that does. That does almost nothing to the Umbreon. Awesome. Umbreon's gonna Snarl, which is okay, I guess. And then we see Quake. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Not what I expected. Definitely not what I expected. Okay, so we're pretty much banking on Surging Strikes taking this Rhyperior out. I feel like that's the only choice, or only chance we have at living. I definitely thought he was going to go for the Charizard, which is why I went for Blast Burn, because the recharge doesn't matter if you're dead. But, unfortunately, he didn't go for it. So, let's Surging Strikes into the Rhyperior. Hope that 3 crits can take it out. I don't think it's going to. I don't think that it's actually going to. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No! Oh! Okay, he can only take out 1 though, and I don't think there's much that his Umbreon can really do. So that thing's gonna go down this turn to the Wildfire. He quaked. That is gonna be a dead Urshifu because he's got the +2. And then I think Charizard here has to just Air Slash for flinches. Because, I mean, he's got 2 special defense boosts now. Yeah, this is not good. The Surging Strike left it at, like, what, 4 HP, if that? Okay, so this is now going to be a long haul for us. He does have Recovery and Moonlight. He can continue to Snarl us. We're pretty much hoping on flinches and crits. That does nothing. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, we need flinches and crits. That is our only chance here. I should have taken care of the Umbreon sooner. No. Okay, 1 more of those and we're gone. At the very least, it won't be a very long and grueling battle. Crit? Flinch? Nope. Okay. So, my opponent does take it. Unfortunately, the fact that Solid Rock reduces super effective damage kept him in there. If we could have just KO'd the Rhyperior, we probably would have won. Because I don't think that the Umbreon would have been able to handle both of us. I think Surging Strikes would have just been able to go for it. But let's go ahead and jump into the 3rd and final battle. And my opponent is going for the Neutralizing Gas Regigigas play. So I think we just Indeedee Urshifu lead. I want to bring the Darmanitan in the back because it does handle a good portion of his team. And then I'm stuck between the Salamence or the Charizard. The Charizard's good for, like, the Rillaboom, but loses to the top. Well, both lose to Tapu Koko, actually, because Thunder, or Electric, or Fairy. Is that enough reason for me to bring Duraludon? Actually, yeah, I'm going to bring Duraludon, because I've got the Thunderbolt for the Moltres and the Tornadus. I have the Flash Cannon for the Tapu Fini, or Tapu Koko. Let's go ahead and make Duraludon the last one. It is also Assault Vested, so I can live a good amount of damage from his Moltres and his, well, if his Koko is special. Koko is one of those weird Pokemon where it's got like a much better physical attack, but its physical move pool is actual garbage. So more often than not, people run it specially just for the better moveset. The fact that it doesn't get like Play Rough or anything like that, or maybe it's the only Koko that does get Play Rough, I'm not sure. But here we can just follow me and close combat. Even if it maxes, we should do a good amount of damage, unless I just want a Helping Hand. Do I Helping Hand here? Because if I Helping Hand... Well, okay, so he could also just Protect and then... Let's Follow Me, because I am afraid of the Will-O-Wisp on the Weezing. So let's Follow Me in close combat. So, the reason I didn't Helping Hand is if he maxes here and guards, because Urshifu's ability only goes through regular Protect, it doesn't go through max guard. So if he maxes and guards, and then I go Helping Hand close combat and he Will-O-Wisps into the Urshifu slot, then it's a pretty bad time for us. Okay, so the Weezing went for Protect. It might have been better then to Helping Hand. Let's see. Okay, so we went for Mind Storm. Interesting. I guess he wasn't expecting a Follow Me. And that's also a little good because he doesn't get like the Strike off or anything. Granted, he can just Strike on the next turn. Okay, and it is Life Orb, so he does take a little bit of damage there. How much does this close combat do? Just shy of enough. Okay, interesting. So here... Let's Expanding Force because I want to hit the Weezing, and the Psychic Terrain is up. And let's just close combat again. Like, if he goes into... Okay, so he went into the Urshifu, which I'm fine with. The Urshifu can go down there. The Urshifu did its job, which is pretty much get rid of this, this Gigas here, because the Expanding Force should take it out. Goes for Taunt. Perfect. Okay, so we played that really well. Okay, perfect. So now my opponent's down 2 Mons, and they're Dynamax. We do get the crit on the Weezing. I'm not sure if that mattered. Weezing does have pretty bad special defense. But we'll see here what my opponent brings out. I don't think I want to bring out the Darmanitan just yet. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and bring out the Darmanitan. So he sends out Rillaboom, which Rillaboom could fake out, but we've got the Psychic Terrain up. And I think I just go for the Icicle Crash into this. Yeah, let's just go for... Actually, let's max. Let's max this. And let's try and take out... I think we just let Indeedee go down here. Let's go ahead and Expanding Force into the Koko. And let's just double into the Koko here. We'll Hailstorm into it. He could fake out now, I guess, because the grassy terrain's up. I forgot that it would reset the terrain when I said that he couldn't. But that's fine. If he fakes out my my Indeedee here, I don't necessarily care. Got a big old gorilla on the field. Went for the Grassy Glide. That does surprising damage, actually. Okay, so Koko's gone. Little shocked at how much the Grassy Glide did there. So I think what I do here, to make sure that he can't Grassy Glide me, is I swap out the Indeedee for the Duraludon while I guard with the Darmanitan. And then I swap the Indeedee back in, because our Darmanitan's definitely faster than this Rillaboom. But with the, especially now, look at this Zen mode. Let's go. And especially now with Zen mode, we are faster. So let's go ahead, we'll swap this into the Duraludon. And we will max guard with the Darmanitan. And this will get our Psychic Terrain back up. We won't go down to a Grassy Glide because we will be faster. And let's go ahead and we can Max Flare or we can Hailstorm. It does not matter at this point. So back into the Indeedee. And just for dramatic flair, we will Max Flare here. And that will seal the game for us. We didn't necessarily get to gimmick with our belly drum. Our opponent does cancel. This game we didn't get to gimmick with our belly drum like we did in the first one, but we still did get to showcase the Zen mode Darmanitan. Let's go ahead and throw the rental screen up on the team. Or what? Ignore that. Let's go ahead and throw the rental team up on the screen. And here you guys have it. This is the rental code for the team that you guys just watched me play. It is a lot of fun. I'm very surprised that we actually got 2 wins in today's episode. Make sure to grab this code while you can because it will not be available for too long. Pretty much once I reach the end of the amount of teams I am allowed to put for rental, I will just get rid of the oldest. So once this is the oldest, it will only be available until the next one comes out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.